Welcome to Furry's Bizarre Adventure, featuring the broom who will sweep the maps.
And Methany, who won't.
Also Heather.
Yeah, she's there.
She exists.
Lucia with a...
Yo, Lucia.
Yo! Do you
Lucia
have the
long hair edition.
Do you even have convoy? Yeah.
Smite and...
You bonk.
Bonk.
And bad gauge.
Yes.
I assume that's why she's carrying the gem.
Stone. Well, she just starts with it, really.
Mm.
Who else has a vulnerary? I mean, I guess I can use up the concoction too. Yeah, sure, why not?
Oh no. Wasting concoction. A crime.
No. A crime punishable by death.
I mean, you can't go wrong with tree use.
The punishment for the crime is being forced to read bad tier lists
Yes.
Oh no.
of both the Reddit and game FAQs variety.
Oh no.
Please no. Have mercy, sire. Your Excellency.
I mean, you say that, but you're gonna read them on your own anyway.
Yes.
Ah yes, the Cavern of Funny.
The funny. Give me a weapon I can actually use. There we go.
Ah, yes.
Finally.
Not so heavy stick.
Attack speed.
Finally, attack speed.
Who needed the steel axe from the previous chapter? I can just do this.
Mm-hmm.
So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna actually let those two transform naturally on turn 3.
Because you don't need them immediately.
Yeah.
And you want to save on the weed.
Yes. Can anyone real quick pull up the treasure map for this? I know there is the discipline scroll, but is there anything else?
Was there a master seal on this map?
No, there are certainly no master seals or crowns.
There's only the discipline scroll.
Just the discipline, alright.
Unless there's some JP specific thing not listed on SF.
Nah. The only JP thing is well, you know.
Still wish Legus could equip discipline.
Yes.
Be the disciple of weapon ranks.
Scary.
Yeah, very scary. He damaged your gauge. Or Derry.
His, actually, because that's Neolucci.
Twelve damage with a silver blade?
That's a
sword?
silver sword.
I mean, it is a sword master fighting it in armor.
32.
True.
But like, Tellius armors and their dumb bulk. And their dumb spade. Primarily the speed.
Tally's armors did not skip Black Day.
They most certainly did not.
They don't skip any day of their training because they're not allowed to. The goddess kills them if they try to.
Hmm.
And then, when she's killed them, she resurrects them again and forces them to train.
It sounds like less like the goddess of Tellius and more like, I don't know,
Todd
a When They
Howard
Cry
versus
Rio
Skyrim
Gucci
NPCs.
story.
The
That's
one,
a notch.
the one chapter Lucia's good. Well, actually, she's good in 4 too.
Am I the only one that doesn't like halberdiers?
No, I generally don't like player phase halberdiers. Or not player phase halberdiers. Sorry, my sinuses are killing me, so my brain is all over the place. What I meant to say was player only halberdiers.
Well, you mean just
Okay.
playable halberdiers, really? I mean,
Yeah,
Lancelot.
As far as I see, halberdier is superfluous to general.
I mean, really, it's
Like,
like
there's
supposed to be just, you know, physical, physical. Um,
I mean, in this game, they are identical to, you know, lance generals,
well,
except
no, like,
they are not. They don't have a weakness to hammers.
And they're lance locked.
well,
Lance generals have whatever weapon type.
the caps actually do matter a bit for these. Like, Nefany, I think, has like like an actually good speed cap in tier 2, for example.
I'm talking about the enemies, not the playables.
Mm.
Like as an enemy class, halberdier and general are way too similar.
Yeah.
I just think halberdiers are kind of boring. They're never made interesting, and critical on them is just kind of aggravating, because halberdiers are going to be more common than sword masters.
Yeah.
So giving them the extra crits just kind of, eh.
E.
Meanwhile, other games just keep using soldiers until the end game, except they actually just still do things.
FE12?
FE12 and Berwick.
Well, really, FE12 only keeps them until chapter 16. Well, 17, I guess, but they're the, you know, the grass soldiers,
Yeah,
which you know,
memes.
intentional jokes.
I feel like Lance only footy as a promoted unit is just, I can't put a word on it that isn't boring. I would rather they become Master of Arms, if at all. Like Tiering Saga, Lionel is basically the benchmark for how to make a good soldier.
Isn't
He's
Lionel's
good.
main thing just that he has a movement growth?
No, he also has Wrath, he has good weapon ranks, well, good weapon mastery. He gets access to all 3 types on promo. He has good movement all around without his growth.
I mean, remember that there's still an important distinction between player units and like enemy classes.
Fair enough.
Like how the game treats a class as an enemy type is different from how the units you have acts in that class, because class is usually not too determining on performance. Like, it determines your movement and your weapon types, but the most defining thing on most units are where are their stats. Like, it usually coincides with how the class works, like generals being slow but not have high defense. It's not a strict requirement.
Yeah. Liar good. Liar. Left good.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Meow meow, cats are good. What's new? See, left is good, liar isn't.
I mean, really, left's only really good for part 2 anyway. All of 2 maps, but hey. That's RD for you.
Yeah.
It's a good thing that Radiant Dawn ends after 2 parts.
I wish.
And after that, it's POR 2.
How would this game play if someone made a hack where everyone had perfect availability after they were like first made available?
Ah yes, Tornado.
Other than appearances as enemies.
I mean yeah, but Black Knight?
Maybe an exception for him.
And Nyla? You wanna keep going? Because I got more.
I mean, do we need to make an exception for anyone other than Black Knight?
But the problem is that Nyla exists.
And I fail to see the issue in having a god the entire game.
No,
Sacred
there's a
stones.
difference between. I mean, okay. The thing is that Seth isn't. Seth at least needs weapons to function.
Nyla doesn't have
Nyla
1-2 range.
And?
Does she need it? Does she need 1-2 range?
She's not gonna enemy face your mages.
Bruh.
She's never gonna get hit by. She never gets hit the entire game.
Like, did I say this hack would be challenging?
You asked how it would play.
It would just be Nyla's very funny adventure.
Basically.
I mean, if you actually recruited Kurth Nog at his first appearance, he might actually have been able to grow it as a unit
Yeah.
and do something.
Also, hype seems to be gone for a bit. Professional commentary.
No, I'm just trying to like. I got the sniffles.
Ah,
I was about to say, damn, we're down to 1 Canadian. Well, we're down to half the amount of Canadians we would regularly have.
Oh no, too many Europeans.
no.
Too dangerous.
To be kept alive. Shoutouts to Olivia Grass. Luckily you don't really need it as much for 2p. And you can find one too, as a
I
hidden
mean,
item.
it's clear that the legendary weapon for Laguz.
Yes. Consume grass. But actually, what does that priest even have?
Check it.
No. Just a heal staff, okay.
Just a heal staff.
Of course.
The chip damage.
The inability to hit him. By the way,
yes.
fun fact, Neil Lucci has Wrath.
Does it
No.
matter?
No, not in this.
It doesn't do anything in JP.
No, like, is he even able to proc it? You can't proc Wrath if you don't get hit.
Crossbows, I guess.
I mean, you can always untransform him.
Yeah.
And lose all of your gauge. Because this is JPRD.
Epish.
I mean, he starts untransformed.
Fair enough.
Oh, what was he thinking?
Nice killer, Lance.
Meanwhile, no display crit on enemies.
Nice another killer, Lance. Ow.
At least she has displayed crit on enemies.
I like this guy. I like this priest. He can go and heal this guy, but he's like, nah.
I'm
No.
a chill.
Nope. I'm
If
I'm
I
a head
don't
out.
move, he might not see me.
Who needs to like use pass to get past a guy guarding a village to get a javelin when you can just trade one?
Mm. Power of foresight.
And that's RD in a nutshell, really.
Like, ooh, aren't you glad you already finished this game before?
Well, to be
Ooh.
fair, that does apply to a lot of different Fire Emblem games and similar Fire Emblem-related media. They tend to be very unkind to blind players, or
Yeah.
at least not very well self-explanatory. But the more you play it, the more you discover the complexities and depth to it. It also warps our perception of it. Is it good if it's not kind to a player who isn't aware of all of its eccentricities in the first go?
Probably not,
Depends on
honestly.
if there's a difficulty option applicable to those people. Because people are going to have to finish the game the first time, and it would be good if you don't make it something exclusive to the hardcore audience. Because, like, if all your audience are the hardcore players, then who's going to buy your game?
I mean, what about Dark Souls?
Dark Souls, it's not as hard as people make it out to be.
Dark Souls is a really easy game if you play it like properly.
Alright, fair enough.
Isn't
No,
that
that does actually feed into the argument. It's easy if you know what you're doing,
Yeah.
but like the game isn't a brutal soul-crushing challenge.
Oh yeah, Heather needs to go down there. How do you proc Wrath?
Nice.
There,
Nice.
easy.
Easy.
Okay, that is
What a good
epish.
unit.
Ow.
Oof, ow.
Oof, ow, ouch.
Donk. Bill donk.
You know, that guy's...
Trap-
Yeah, that guy's trapped, actually, so...
I mean, this. You can just trap this guy as too.
This guy is in the way, though. Like, this guy can't escape now. Actually, what's his damage?
Alright,
24?
yeah.
Yeah, okay.
You just leave him trapped in the corner.
Dunk.
Don't you love that 10 EXP?
Yes. I think the only thing left there are the generals. Oof.
Yeah.
Sure.
I might have made a fatal mistake here in the background. Don't mind me.
I think the gauge ticks over at a different time, so...
She'll live either way.
Mm-hmm.
Lucia does not care for your heals.
Yes. Dunk. Wait, I just realized
Okay.
Nefany takes less damage than Lucia. We'll add.
Well, Lucia is wearing, like, bare arms for a top, and Nefany has a shield.
Okay, but Lucia has something to cover her shins.
To her credit, Nefany is actually wearing something akin to armor.
But she doesn't cover her she doesn't cover her thighs.
It's the Fire Emblem universe.
Called an intimidation tactic.
I don't think it's an intimidation tactic as much as this distraction tactic.
There is only 1 HP.
1 HP, no surrender.
No retreat, no surrender.
Polish man tries to figure out the secrets to killing armors. Tell you.
Yes. Share them with me, your secrets.
It's easy. Get lucky.
Easy. Ease.
I mean, that's how most people solve their Fire Emblem issues.
Yeah. YOLO.
Crit, please.
There is no crit. Die.
Okay, he missed. She's fine. E.
H.
Local vacuum cleaner.
I like how he does more damage with an iron axe than left with her fangs.
Did you know that Braum had a prestigious son? He named him Roomba.
His sweeping powers were unmatched. Nice crit.
Crit on the last hit. Let's go.
What's this, a GBAFE hack?
Roar XD.
Stop.
No.
Mordecai is bulk.
Bulk.
Behold my damage.
Behold the second Mortal Blade.
You know, it is really regrettable that Radiant Dawn made the magic swords into not magic swords. Florit and the Wind Edge both suffer from that.
Wait.
Having...
How did you pronounce that?
Hmm?
How did you pronounce? Isn't it Floret?
Floret, yeah.
Look, you're the French Canadian here. Tell me how to pronounce it.
It's Floret. I'm pretty
Floret.
sure it's Floret. Yeah.
Floret.
So you spoiled the answer to the question of who's the native speaker.
Shit.
Figured it out 5 episodes ago. It's Lex.
Clearly.
Wait, so does that mean Hype is Polish?
Nah, I'm Romanian.
Typical, typical level up for her.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, totally.
Clearly.
No, that is unironically a typical level up for her.
Meanwhile, like, GBF 0% just completely implausible.
E. Fucking biorhythm.
Good mechanics.
Yeah,
Yes.
Today I feel like not hitting.
I mean, speaking of growths, like, how many people know that in GBA if you get a blank level up, it re-rolls your level up to 3 times.
It is exceptionally bad RNG.
It leads to things like Hector getting a blank level up is something like 1 in 5 billion.
Just FYI, I think that function fails if you have a stat capped and it selects the stat.
It only works if all your stats are uncapped.
I think there's a system in FP7X called Growth Overflow. Don't quote me on this, I just recall it. But I think it's if you have a stat capped in one area, the growths just overflow into other growths.
But I mean, that's also, a fan game.
Fair enough.
You know what? I should be focusing on finishing the chapter. However...
There is another. Is there?
Yes.
Poison lance acquired. You got him, game.
Yoink.
Ringo, you're a clown.
And you guys are my circus.
We have an audience watching your tomfoolery.
There are people watching this at home, and it scares me.
What? Bruh. You're doubled by Mordecai. Reconsider your life decisions.
I mean, he is transformed Legoose.
Why are they thunder mages anyway?
Funny crit to fuck up your run.
Fair.
Well, if they put in fire mages, it would have been too potent. And you gotta have at least one map where these guys are good.
Define
Don't
good.
see it yet.
I know. E.
She totally dodged that.
Yes, clearly. Okay. How are you feeling, Heather? She's feeling pretty happy after stealing that lance. There we go.
Thank you.
Let's scroll get.
Yes.
Okay, but try to attack the guy and see if you disarm him.
That wouldn't matter now.
What do you mean?
Unless you use blue.
You can dance and then steal.
I don't think she's in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, she's not in range.
You can shove.
Fuck you. If this actually fucking happens,
No,
No.
that would be too funny.
I mean,
We
we did
had our
we did get the
we had our
4%
allotted-
crit, you know.
We had the allotted fun in E.
E.
We have run out of fun.
There is no fun.
All that remains is part 3 and 4.
What about the tower?
What tower?
Who needs BXP from turn count when you can do this?
Who needs BXP general? This is fucking RD 0%. BXP is almost worthless.
I don't know which general you're feeding your BXP to.
Almost
I hope you're not using Meg.
Fuck. We were this close to perfection. Okay, that was
Ring.
nice.
I mean, we clearly reached it.
Potentially worth?
Wait, hold on. If you move like Broom, you could get that priest to move and heal that guy, so you can try to disarm him again.
No, he already had a
He
chance
hasn't
to
moved
do
all
that.
day.
Yeah.
You can shove.
No. Like
You
that.
can shove the soldier to him.
No, I actually not from this tile.
Okay, but you're not. You don't realize the most important thing. It's real Legu's hours.
Real strike rank hours.
Actually, it's
No.
real dagger rank
Yeah.
hours.
Dagger rank.
Leanne can transform real Legu's hours.
Real Lagos hours.
Heather good.
Bottom crust. 2.
Have her good. Bottom text.
Man, if only she got.
In case
Actual
anyone
dialogue.
thought this was an actual LTC.
I like how she loses vision, by the way. Burb.
Verb.
Anyone here leaves? No. Okay. Just her.
I like that you left the priest guy alone. He's just been nice. No point in killing him. No! No!
Long live the king.
Oh, jeez, man. Strike rank be like. I must commit priest genocide.
Hype, this is an anime. Only the unspoken plans work.
Have you guys considered that Lagos are literally MGR Raiden in how they function? And on that high note, we leave you off here. Please remember
Oh,
to
that high.
unsubscribe.
People have.
Well, more of them. Well, more of them need to. I need to make my 776 subs special. See,
Yeah.
see ya.